Okay, guys, so I'm sitting here today with Scott King from Cedar Grove Farm. So I have a couple of questions for you. I'm curious about a lot of different things. The first thing that I'm really curious about is why did you choose farming as your career?
It's just a really practical job. It's gratifying. I think it's a good thing to be doing for the community. And I just enjoy the lifestyle. Yeah.
Was it something from a young age that you knew you wanted to do?
Actually, no. I was going to go to school for physics. I realized if I went to school for that, I wouldn't be doing much practical stuff for society. So I was like, I'd prefer to grow vegetables and it's a little more applicable. Yeah.
Now, are there any specific farming principles that you follow?
I think more and more just making sure we're being really nice and respectful to the land, making sure we're adding compost and being really gentle with it and not trying to take too much from it all the time.
Yeah.
So that's the big principle for us as a general rule.
Over the years that you've been farming, have you seen any progression? Like, is there a change in like methodology or anything like that?
Yeah, just being more gentle. So like adding more compost, making sure we're cover cropping, getting our systems tighter so that we're not leaving any little links in the chain out. And even if it means taking twice as long to do something, if you compound that across the years, it really adds up to damaging the land or to making it better than you left it. So yeah, just making sure that we're tight with our systems and our links and stuff, yeah.
And I guess taking more time also pays off in the end, even though it might be like double the amount of time that you take to like do something, it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, exactly. Like in our greenhouses, we're spending a lot more time for prep, but the production we have in those greenhouses is just through the roof, which is nice as well. And I feel good about doing it. Like, I don't feel like I'm taking more than I'm putting in.
So over the past couple days, I've got to spend a lot of time at local farmers markets. So for your business personally, how important is it for you to be able to sell your products at a farmers market?
Yeah, it's pretty important. I think that it's a social endeavor, which I really like. You get to interact with the people who are eating your food. There's nobody in the middle, and I really like that because it's sort of building connection with your farmer, and then sort of by proxy connection with the land for those folks who don't maybe have the opportunity to farm. So that's the most important part for me, I think. Yeah.
And do you find that you see like the same people coming over and over again, so you're able to like build a real relationship?
Yeah, so we have like a fan base or like a group of regular patrons, and I really like that. And so much so that a lot of them have started to become my friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we have people now who were customers, and now they come help like volunteer on the farm, and it is a really big community effort, and I like that.
And I think on the onset, you might not actually think that it'll develop into something like that, like friendships, community, but that's a big part of being at the farmers market. And my last question for you is, what role do these farmers markets play for Ontario shoppers in terms of them having access to local food?
Obviously, my pick type markets where it's producer only or they're verified in some fashion, I think is really important because then they know that the food they're getting is local. And then I really think it's a large component in like climate change, so working towards lower impact living, because if you're purchasing food that's local and when it's in season, you're kind of inherently reducing your carbon footprint because things aren't getting shipped in from somewhere far away. I think that's also important.
Yeah, so there's lots of reasons to be shopping at your local Ontario's farmers market. So that is all for today. How was that? Was it scary?
It was a little scary, yeah, but I think it was okay.
It wasn't too painful. You did a good job, so thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.